Welcome guys back to our video channel. Today we're back with some more Minecraft dinosaurs, and today, as you guys can already tell by the title and thumbnail, we're going to be building the Deinotherium enclosure. Yeah, that's how you pronounce that, Deinotherium. And also, before we go ahead and get to that, we do have the last episode dinosaur to name, which is the Raphis Rex. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to that. Okay guys, here we are over here at the Raphis Rex enclosure from the last episode. So where are we going to put the signs? Put the signs right here at the stairs. We'll put them right here. So the person who left name suggestion, he left a name suggestion for I think probably easily 50 or 60% of the dinosaurs on the channel. Is JD T-Rex. There we go, JD T-Rex, and he said to name female Rolla. So thank you, JD, for name suggestion once again. Trying to think of what I'm trying to do. There we go. Where's the door for this again? Isn't it underneath here? Correct? Yes. Go ahead and head into here. Actually, you're an adolescent. Okay, so you're 31 days old after the growth serum. So, you know, it's pretty big for 31 days old, actually, I would think. But, yeah. Either way, there's name session Rolla. Thank you, JD, for the name sessions once again. And, yeah. Go ahead and get to our weekly checkup on all the dinosaurs, though. So, yeah, across from the Raphis Rex, we have the Deinotherium. Two of them are doing good. Over here, we have the Ankylodontus. It's doing good, and actually pretty big. Pretty decently big, actually. Over here, we have the Deinotherium. See, two of them are doing well. Over here, we have the Deinotherium. And, yep, two of them are doing well as well. Once again, right here we have the Deinotherium, because they do have two windows. Heading farther down this way, we have the Diplodocus. One of them is good, but the other is dead, so that's disappeared. Heading farther down this way, we have the Mammoth enclosure, which I did remove that tree. Like, I literally did it, like, right before I ran over there, because I did forget to do it off camera last week. So, yeah, I finally destroyed that tree. That way that Mammoth wasn't stuck in the corner. So, yeah. Also, two of them are doing good, as you can see. Over here, we have the Indoraptor. As you can see, the Indoraptor's doing good, because obviously we only had one of them, because it's an Indoraptor. Running this way, across the bridge. To our left, we have the Achilobator enclosure right here. The Achilobators are dead, so disappeared for both of them, this enclosure. Then we have the Lambeosaurus. Two of them are doing good, as you can see. Up here, we have the Giganotosaurus. Getting pretty big, maybe full grown, but I don't really want to go and check because it will probably one-shot me. So, yeah. If I can stop lagging, I'll maybe land this MLG. There we go. Okay, over here we have the Spinosaurus, which is dead, so disappeared. Ahead from that, I missed that one. Ahead from this, we have the Ankylosaurus, which is dead, so it's disappeared as well. We have the Spinoraptor over here, which is dead, so it's disappeared. Farther this way, the Camarasaurus, which one is dead, so it's disappeared, though the other's right there, as you can see. Go ahead and take the stairs, because I'm clearly not landing my LMGs today. Heading across from here, we have the Triceratops enclosure. Two of them are doing good. We have the Baryonyx right here. Two of them are doing good as well. Surprisingly, they weren't both in the water right there. They're almost always in the water. Oh, still getting some lag for some reason. So, heading over here, we have the Ceratosaurus enclosure. One is dead slash disappeared. The other is right there. And finally, at least for this little row kind of area that we have here, we have the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Obviously a fan favorite. We got Rexy back there. And, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and run back down this way to the Allosaurus enclosure, and I'll be back when I'm there. Okay, guys, I'm back. We're over here at the Allosaurus enclosure. Going to go ahead and jump up here. As you see, the Allosaurus right there, doing good. The other is dead, so it's disappeared, though. Heading across from that, we have the Velociraptor enclosure, which are obviously both good and still sitting, because they don't sit, they'll break out, because they like to do that, because they're Velociraptors. Over here, we have the Microceratus. Four of them are doing good, as you can see. About to go ahead and sleep, but over here we have the two Troodons, which, because it's during nighttime, they're freaking out. Heading over here, we have the Majungasaurus. As you can see, two of them are doing good. Go ahead and sleep real quick. Yeah, two of them are doing good. I believe next is going to be the Stegosaurus. Yeah, Stegosaurus is next. See two of these guys. Yep, two of them are doing good. Heading farther down this way, we're gonna go ahead and head to the left with the Stegosaurus enclosure first. So Stegosaurus, one is dead, so that's disappeared, but the other's right there doing good. Heading over here, we have the Parasaurolophus enclosure, which two of them are doing good as well, as you can see. We have the Chasmosaurus, two of them are doing good. And then we have the Alvarezzosaurus, two of them are dead, so that's disappeared. Then over here we have the Therizinosaurus, which one is dead, so that's disappeared. Though the other's right there doing good. And finally, at least for this little row that we have here, which actually we probably can't expand this row with all this space right here, and I probably will at some point. But over here we have the Gallimimus, which were both dead, so that's disappeared. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and run back down this way to the next enclosure, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, here we are at the Proceratosaurus enclosure, and with this enclosure we always have to go inside of it because these guys like to hide in this little cave, though as you can see two of them are doing good. Heading back up here out of the enclosure. Heading this way to our left, we obviously have the Carnotaurus enclosure, as you can see their tails sticking through the walls. Go ahead and see. There's one of them, you see the other one right there, two of them are doing good. Heading over here, we have the Orthomimus, as you can see, two of them are doing good as well. Down here, we have the Protoceratops, two of them are doing good. Over here, we have the Titanus, which one is dead, so that's disappeared, but the other is doing good right there, trying to attack whatever is through that wall. Over here, we have the Pachycephalosaurus enclosure, which is in major need of upgrade, or not really upgrade, but to build a new enclosure. So yeah, we're probably going to be doing that one of these episodes, building a new pachy enclosure, because there's just a few of them. Either way, obviously they're doing good. Heading over here to our left, we have the Dilophosaurus, as you can see two of them are doing good. Over here we have the Oviraptor, which I can only see one, but then again, yeah, they're both there. Oh wait, are you stuck on sitting? No, you're on wander. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back up out of this enclosure. And then I think finally, at least yeah, this should be finally for this side of the river. We have the Rugops enclosure over here, kind of just in the middle of everything. Yeah, either way, I'm going to go ahead and run over to the other side of the river, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're over here at the Compsognathus enclosure. As you can see, there's a few of them. We started out with 4 of these guys. Now we have 5, and I'm sure there's a few more like hiding like right here. No? Oh no, that's 6 right there. So yeah, they're growing in numbers. We may expand their enclosure a little bit, but not that much. Over here we have the Hyaenodon enclosure, which is again a second enclosure like the Pachycephalosaurus one. This one probably doesn't need to be rebuilt somewhere different. This probably just needs to be expanded because behind it we have like plenty of woods behind it if we need to like just push this thing back, you know. So this one's obviously gonna need to get pushed back pretty significant amount because there's a few Hyaenodons in there. Heading down this way, we have the Postosuchus enclosure. As you can see, 2 of them are doing good, and it looks like we actually have 2 babies in there, so these guys are starting to have babies now. Once again, this enclosure, actually there's a river right there. This enclosure may not have room to back up. We may need to rebuild this one if it gets too many of these guys. Heading this way though, we have the Microraptor, which are both dead, so that's disappeared. Heading over here, we have one Dimorphodon that's dead, so that's disappeared, though the other is doing whatever that flying physics are. Heading up here to the Herrerasaurus enclosure. As you can see, 2 of them are doing good, both alive and not disappeared. Over here we have the Guilong, which are both dead, so that's disappeared. Heading farther over here, we have the Smilodon, which one is dead, so that's disappeared. I believe disappeared mortally. And over here we have the other one, which is good. And then I was about to say finally, but nope, this is the third to final. We have the Leelosaur. I'm saying all the wrong names. But yeah, one of them is doing good, the other's dead, just disappeared. Heading further down this way, we have the second to last dinosaur, the Chiliosaurus. I actually only see one of these guys. Where's the door for this? Here we go. Nope, there's the other one. The other one's just up there doing whatever that is. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then finally, for all the dinosaurs in the park, well, I guess actually this one isn't really a dinosaur. We have the dodo. As you can see, the four of them are doing good. So yeah, either way, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on building the why am I forgetting his name? Deinotherium enclosure, and I'll be back when it's finished. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, I'm back. I just got finished building the enclosure. As you can see, I went and put the resources back at home over there, and then I came back over here to show you guys the enclosure. So yeah, as you can see, it's a pretty close to our similar enclosures. It's pretty big, and also I did do a bit of a little walkway system all the way around here with actual like supports and everything. Reason it's such a big enclosure is because these Deinotheriums are about the size of the Raptus Rex when it's full grown. Probably a bit bigger, if not a decent chunk bigger than that guy when he's full grown. So yeah, these guys are gonna be pretty big, and we also have two of them because they are herbivores. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pretty much have two of every herbivore, unless it's a hybrid, as I've already showed with other hybrids. But yeah, so yeah, let's go ahead and run down here. Get into the inside of the enclosure, that way I can show you guys inside, which you guys can probably see it better from out there. But as you guys can see, these two trees were already here. I just left them, and they got a pretty big watering hole right here because they are big creatures. So yeah, either way, let's go ahead and get them out here. Let's get two of them and 12 growth serum. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and hatch them. There's the first one, and there's the second one. Ooh, I can't make them sit or anything. So at least I can't right click on them like I normally can with other dinosaurs. Let's go ahead and give them their growth serum. There you go, buddy. Come on. Okay, maybe that's why their hitbox is like really weird. Yep, I can't make them sit and everything. How do they sit? Okay, that makes sense, I guess. But yeah, either way, guys, let's go ahead and look at the genders of these two. Okay, buddy, get out of the tree. There we go. Okay, so this one right here is already 23 days old, but it is the male. So this is the male right here if you want to leave name suggestions. It's pretty much all blue. Not really blue. It's like a white blue almost. Like it's blue, and then you just added like a lot of white to it, and that's pretty much what the color would come out. It's like a pale blue almost, I guess you could call it. And then this one, yep, this should be the female, and it is. As you can see, female's pretty much just all white. Actually, yeah, it is all white pretty much. It's got a bit of gray on the trunk there, but for the most part, yeah, it's all white. So yeah, if you guys want to leave name suggestions, this one right here is the female, this all white one, and for the male, this blue one is the male, if you want to leave name suggestions. But yeah, you can already see how big these guys are getting, and I'm pretty sure these guys are just adolescent. Yeah, look, they're just adolescent, 30 days old, and look at the size of them. So yeah, these guys are gonna get pretty big, which actually they're the same age now in terms of days technically, and you see the female's a lot smaller than the male apparently. But yeah, either way, guys, don't forget to leave name suggestions. This one right here, the all white, is the female, and the all blue one back there is the male. So yeah, if you want to leave name suggestions, obviously don't forget to do that. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, obviously don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. If I learn how to do English, I will tell you that. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.